I'm thinking like, who else is here? Like, probably nobody. And no, it is someone outside of you and me. Right. Let's get into gear. I mean, I'm actually I'm 5 minutes late. Yeah. And it's still I'm finally 5 minutes late. Not too bad. We have time. There's a long practice session in this one, relatively. Although, I mean, the race is even longer, so... Right. We have this... I did actually make finally progress on my plugin. It's finally fucking working. It's been there the entire time. It's been Right. Okay. Oulton Park. And something that I forget to mention, we basically have a night race here because it's 10 PM that all the sessions are gonna be running, so yeah, this is fun. Oulton Park at middle of the night. So let's do our usual setup stuff. At least the tire pressures are this time the right way around, not like yesterday. So slightly stiffer springs into the car. Lower rear wing. You can probably close the brake ducts. How far? 3 for now, I think. It's probably good enough, although it's very cold. It's very cold for sure right now. Did actually the scene switching and everything work? Yeah, it did. Right. Because it's still early days on the new version of the plugin. I have noticed quite some interesting bugs. For example, closing OBS crashes OBS. Yeah, that's a fun one. I can crash OBS with closing OBS. And I've tested it today that it's specifically when my application is connected with the WebSocket. If you connect some other people's application with the WebSocket, it's doing perfectly fine. It's not for dying instantaneously. So that's a fun bug that I need to solve before I release the version. But we can definitely work with this bug. It doesn't end the world, luckily, so we can work around that part. Sounds like OBS things to me. Yeah, kinda. Like that should... like even if I literally spam the WebSocket with borderline way too many requests that it's just somehow holding together, and due to my spam of requests that when the OBS WebSocket closes, when OBS shuts down, that my plugin is still spamming a few more requests out, it shouldn't crash. Like, that should not happen. It should catch itself, catch the exception, and just be like, yo, you're trying to spam me with requests while I'm dying here, so like, just let me die here. In peace, please, thank you. Alright, I should probably switch the high beams on. Maybe I actually want the softer spring rate for this track. Ooh, there's some whispering. I do still care about that to some extent. If I can get around this bug and stop it from happening, then I would definitely prefer it to be not happen. Because it's really weird and jarring experience to have your OBS crash. Even if it's just literally when you're closing OBS, so it's like nothing is really lost. It was anyway in the process of closing, but you get a pop-up window telling you that it's crashed, so... Like, who knows what my user base is? It's jarring enough for me, so it's like, yeah. It's annoying. Also, it did tell me that, like... Yeah, I should probably invest a bit into optimizing my plugin. Because the way I'm gathering information is a bit suboptimal. So I've started some rewriting on that front. I've also noticed this way that you can actually get the full audio monitoring to be passed in back into SimHub, which is insanely useful. Oh fuck. But yeah, you can have the full graphs and everything that SimHub produces for... no, not SimHub, sorry, that OBS produces for the audio. Those spiky graphs, you can actually output them, which I didn't think was possible, or at least wasn't possible before, but I have found now a way to do that. But it isn't fully implemented yet because I've hit some roadblocks in the fact that the API again is not properly implemented, so it's not working yet. But I can basically fix it. Like, that part is doable. I should probably do another fork of the APIs repository and also do all the edits I'm doing to my repo over there. So I'm also contributing some of the editing that I'm doing to there. But yeah, I mean, depends on how inoffensive the bug is. Like, I would still, if I notice a bug, I would still try to polish it out of it.
Clear on the right.
Because you still want the application to perform like your user wants it to perform. Right. I should probably start moving the brake bars a bit backwards. I think I'm locking a bit much the front tires. This might be a decently uncomfortable race. Sorry. Jesus, like, I could see already the delta changing on my dash. Oh, thank you, car. Am I getting tired of the Maserati? No, there's no such thing as getting tired of the Maserati. Jesus Christ, I'm 2 seconds off the pace right now. I mean, when you have a utility like... you don't really run into that problem. I mean, if you discover effectively that there exists a feature you didn't even know existed, for a bug, then you might even just build some framework around it to make it easier to access. Besides that, you probably would just leave the bug to be bug. You try to fix the damn thing to get it to work. So, some slight edits on this. Maybe I do go down on the springs. He enjoys any outsider moves. Well, the Maserati works, so there's that. Like, why do I have anything else when this car very much works? Oh god. Brakes really want to lock on this track, it seems. And it's a bit surprising, but I guess okay. Also, we are dealing in some corners with actual wheel spin, so that's also surprising. Ah. Failure. The brakes there and the downshifts. I really need to consider buying a new wheel because something that's probably gotten buried. I did notice what the problem is with my downshifts, and it is the plastic housing has broken there on that side. There's a crack in the housing of the wheel, of the rim, so this is why I get certain flicks in my downshift, which means that sometimes the button in there doesn't actuate because it just flexes away. Which is a decent amount of a problem, you could imagine. So yeah, we need to replace this wheel effectively. Although if I talk too loud about that topic, it will decide to immediately fail. I still remember what my pedals did to me. Although those waited for me to order here. Not a pair, sorry. Pedal set before they decided to completely disintegrate in less than 24 hours later. I have to see if Fanatec is starting to sell their wheelbase again. Otherwise I'm like, options are a bit limited. Because the others charge quite a bit for their wheel rims, and it's just... I kind of like want to, so... Yeah, that's not much of an improvement there, just that. I need to do better than that. Feels really like I'm driving a boat today. It's not quite responsive, the car, as it usually is. Oh fuck. Oh god. Ah, couldn't quite escape the wall there. Oh hey.
Slow car ahead.
I should probably try and stop the springs. This thing is just bouncing everywhere.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
It's a really bouncy affair here.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh god! I'm so sorry. He just stopped here! Let's put some... Right. We're gonna oh, I can't change the front anti-roll, but I can only change the rear. Okay. Well then. There's a lot of rebound in the front dampers. I'm gonna put full wing on the car. Just for that slight bit of extra stability. Put the toe back into the rear of the car. Oh, there's a driver's briefing. I didn't know. Oh well. Let me usually grab everything for that. Fuck me, my coughing is just really bad. Honestly, not that bad, but it's like, it's not fun. Deal with. Where is... Okay, those are actually set correctly. Right, where's the driver's briefing? Oh, that's not the right one. This is the right one. Oh god, I'm awfully slow. The Alpine is completely dominating. Somebody with a KTM in the front as well.
Okay, there's just a couple of cars to come back.
There's one left. The other Maserati driver has not seen it. He should return to the pits at this point. Oh, there's another car also driving. The 107 is also just standing on track. But he feels a more talk to than the 2, which seems to wanting to continue still.
Ben, can you do me a favour? Johnny Sev doesn't have a GT4 roll apparently.
I mean, at some point you should probably notice that everybody's in the pits and there's no one on track out with you. Like, at some points, like, there's literally no... He got DQ'd. Not surprising. Right, can we just finally get to the briefing so we can get
Right, looks like we've got everyone back in the pits now, so hopefully everybody's in this channel. Miles just trying to sort out that roll for you. We'll get that done. Okay, so welcome to the Jimmy GT4 2.4 hour series. First round tonight, first round of 8. Which will be held fortnightly. I'm sure you've all
He
read
said
the
the
rules within
meme.
the community, but I'll briefly go through some important items for tonight and the rest of the championship. So tonight will be a 2.4 hour race, which is 2 hours 24 minutes, with 3 mandatory pit stops for tyres. Fuel is optional, but I'm sure over 2.5 hours you'll have to take some fuel at some point. We made the tyres mandatory to make it fair play because some teams have only got a single driver. So a driver swap takes 30 seconds, a tyre swap takes 30 seconds, so it puts everybody on an equal footing, whether they're a single driver or 2 drivers. There's no pit window tonight, so feel free to take your 3 stops at any point within the 2.4 hours. Qualification is 30 minutes, and all drivers for this series are allowed on the track for the duration of those 30 minutes. If a 2-driver team, either driver can qualify and start the race. There'll be no stopping on the racing line to return to garage. If you need to return to garage, which you're allowed to do during the race and during qualifying, then please pull over and off the racing line. During qualifying, there'll be no racing. The car behind has the responsibility of leaving enough room for both cars to make valid laps. If you invalidate a lap, then try and let the faster car through. Be sensible about this. And if you're coming out the pits, same applies. And do be aware of cars exiting the pits. And cars exiting the pits, take care if you're coming back out during qualifying, because there could be some cars. Admittedly, they're on the other side of the track to you coming out of the pits, but by the time you get to the right-hander, you're both on the same line. We won't tolerate retiring or rage quitting during the race, and will result in a penalty. It's a long race. We've got 2.5 hours or 2.4 hours. Anything can happen. As I said, returning to garage is allowed, so please go back to the garage, repair if you need to, and then rejoin the race. You'll be surprised how much time you can make up. I think there's a potential of 35 cars tonight. I know a couple have dropped out, so
26.
please take it easy into especially into the first corner. As I said, we've got 2.4 hours, and you're not necessarily going to win the race on the first corner. Okay, I mentioned pit entry, exit. There's no crossing of the white line on the exit, as that will potentially bring you onto the racing line. And just take care on entering the pits. It's off the line, but if you keep right, you'll keep out of everybody's way. Weather conditions. Well, Johnny's not here tonight, so I don't know quite what he's done to us, but basically there's a pretty much a medium cloud level. The air temp is 19 degrees, but there is some variability in the weather, and there is a chance of rain as well.
Yeah, but
just go through the blue flag rules, especially for anybody that's new.
like, these
The
fans
faster car
actually
must
for some
pass
rain.
safely. The slower car must allow that move to happen. The faster car may flash to inform the car of its intention to pass. That's optional, but this should be done only once and shouldn't have repeated flashing, and not from a long distance back. Excessive or inappropriate flashing may incur penalties. Make sure the pass happens on a straight or before the corner. Be sensible about this, please. And failure to make intentions into a corner clear will put the driver at fault that's lapping. If the faster car's made the intention to pass clear, failure to allow the move to happen will result in warnings or penalties for the blue flag car. So if the guy's made it clear that he's trying to come past you, then and he can do it safely, then please allow that move to happen. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome to use Discord chat within the 2.4 series area, the voice chat, that is. But just remember, we're here to have fun, so try and keep loud or noise to an absolute minimum. And there will be no incident chat within that chat room. And in fact, there'll be no incident chat in any of the chat rooms or on the in-game either. Please don't use the in-game chat once we start qualifying and during the race until the session has actually ended within the race. If you've got any problems, then use the Discord to either ping me or one of the admins around. I normally talk about incidents from the last week. There's nothing to talk about because it's a new a new series, but I think I've covered everything. The only other thing I want you to say is if you're rejoining, just be careful, a little bit careful. It's quite a narrow track, so you can put out in front of somebody, so be very careful with that. Right, I know you've only got a couple of minutes left, but thanks very much and good luck everybody with the race.
Right. So. Let's see if I can improve slightly. One left, 1 minute 55. I'm going even slower than before. X.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Woo! Hello. Driving that curb was quite something. I'm gonna stay in third.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yeah, the gap varies a lot around this track. At the delta, I mean. I think fourth gear is sensible for this corner here. Oh, thanks. Fuck off, bot. I need to drive a few more corners. But we're not really finding the pace that we would like. And she did not engage in that corner. Whoa! What the fuck was that?
Green light, show them what you got.
Okay, let's seal off the bot briefly. Right. Oh, the track is greasy now. Well, that's fun. But there's no rain predicted. Well, I can just basically wait a moment before driving out because people need to dry this track off a bit. So I have no quite clue why this car isn't quite performing to the level it usually does. I'm definitely struggling a lot here tonight. Headlights on. Let's get some track time, let's say.
Stay away from curves.
Hello! Would you kindly go straight? Thank you.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I'm rolling in this curb. Perhaps staying in third makes sense for that corner. But refueling is too costly. Can I steal your family's car fuel? Nah. Nah.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
You just need to fill on the French side. Before driving over to Germany. Because in Germany you cannot afford the fuel. The only issue is that France doesn't have fuel anymore because all the Germans are coming over to France to refuel their cars. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck off, just get out of that. Fucking hell, this thing is just wheel spinning like there's no tomorrow. This is the first track where like lack of traction control is a disadvantage on this car. Like at least noticeable disadvantage because you really need to follow the throttle. Okay, he did hit the barrier there. He didn't just slide through. Because it's an actual real danger of just somebody skipping through there. God, the gap just keeps going up. These guys just have this infinite pace. Like, I could find a second, but they're just improving so much quicker than me. Like, can you just stop so I can actually start catching back up to them?
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, come on, brakes. Okay, there's massive gains from just getting out of that corner alive. There's the fuck me, like I literally improved to not lose time. And I still keep losing additional time. Like I went from 2.8 seconds back to 4 seconds. To 3.8, so it's like, thanks. I gladly appreciate how I literally cannot improve. And just lost half a second. Yeah, literally no improvement on this lap. Well, that's fun. And these guys will just keep improving like crazy. Have they gone dry now? No, it's still greasy.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 1.
This track is definitely getting faster. Although the improvements have slowed down, I would say. Into this corner, this one corner, and then the wheel spin out of this thing. Oh, just hell. Or do I have network connection problems still, because this guy just teleported by a few meters in front of me. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, I'm also landing on the race field, I just remembered. That's always funny. Still, that shouldn't make that much of a difference. Oh, this corner here. Pain of my existence, you could say. Again, just about improving to not fall further behind.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Should probably abandon so I get a gap to this guy in front. Do you want to give up? Or do you want to just... Okay, I had to now abandon. How much gap do I have behind? A bit. Maybe I let the Alpine by as well. Because he has so much space behind him.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yes, this guy goes about my pace, so I just hook up behind him again. Now I'm getting handed back positions again. I mean, I was decently up on that last lap, so before I had to abandon, so I guess that's benefit knowing. If you know, you know.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
There's way more time to be gained for my turn 1. Driving turn 1 way too more careful.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Jesus Christ, we're getting handed down hard right now.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
If you aren't improving, you're basically dead. That wasn't as good of an exit as it could have been.
Well done, mate. This is also best.
The flashing of this car is excessive to say the least. But in a different direction than usually. Oh, come on, Rex. How the hell was this exit any faster than the last one through there? Like, it just makes no sense. Okay, that's more understandable. Ooh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I lost big time there. Off the corner. You have to be so careful of the throttle.
Well done, mate. Let's go fast this time. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Track must be dry at this point.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm trading out 10s with myself. It's a bit embarrassing.
Well done, mate. This is well. This is nice.
I still need to push deeper on the brakes here. I think, although this was a faster run for there, and I wasn't actually that deep. It's a slow exit. Still. Oh, this thing eats that curb completely with absolute ease. Oh, that is nice to know. It does bounce with this one if you hit it. If you hit it, and dirt just completely cocks up this corner section here completely like I just did. How long do I have left in the session? 11 minutes. Might be sensible at this point to come in, put some fresh tires on. Take perhaps the fuel off the car. And go actually at it.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far. There's a slow car up ahead.
Because these tires for sure have gotten some grinding on them after being driven at very low temperatures. Graining, flat spots, all of it. Texted me. Oh, I had a really good run there on my flyer, and that was not good in comparison.
Slow car ahead.
Do I need to mute my Discord now? probably a better idea to just spawn pit, I would say.
Losing time in sector 3.
Pull over to the side. Right. Track is fast. Who has DM'd me? Okay, there's chat. Well, mute conversation until the power back on. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Okay then. I didn't check my tire pressures thoroughly. Slight reduction on that one. Lower fuel load. And I think that's about it. How the fuck are they still... Yeah, I muted this. Oh, thank you, Loik. Thanks, Loik, for literally sliding into my actual DM to send me further messages. Oh, wait.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Alright.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay, there's one more car behind. I see.
Car on the
I
right.
see.
Clear on the right.
It's fine. Right, how much gaps do I have behind? 4 seconds to Käufer. Do I want to let Käufer by? I think he's a decently quick driver. Although he's not in qualifying actually pretty quick right now. It's P18. That's not too impressive. And there's quite a tight gap I would say behind, so. I had so much clear air on my runs. Oh god. Thing just absolutely didn't want to grip up there like I was used to.
Yellow flag,
Okay, we have some clear air ahead now.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
The entry was fast, the exit was not. Although we probably anyway need now this lap here just to warm the tires up. 5 minutes 30 remaining.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh god.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
That was annoying.
Quick validated.
Get in front of this guy.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
I'm staying in front of you, Käufer, because I think I can go faster than you. Okay.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Slow exit again. I'm still pretty sure that I'm messing up turn 1. Ah, this thing is really toxic to drive. Like how it changes ends, like that shit is not funny. I'm going down instead of up. It's like this is just not doing well right now. Not doing well here at all. I should be improving massively. I'm not just not finding pace. We're now in a sandwich between two drivers. There's some time. Just looking around us. Okay. Come by. Well, they should give him more room. Come on. Oh, this guy's Qualy as well. That's not good. Ooh, but that was a lot of time they gained. I have one more attempt after this one. Faster final turn, I guess. Slightly. It's even slower turn 1 exits. Oh, I overslowed for this corner. You couldn't have butchered it more, Lukas. You couldn't have butchered it more. That is awful run through there. Lost time again. No improvement really here either. I guess I'm at least reliable with my chicane run there. Second chicane I'm running now relatively reliable with good pace. Okay, let's try throwing it all into the final corner, I guess. Bit difficult when the downshift doesn't want to work either. Still a slight improvement there, but it's not enough to improve over the lap.
Session is now.
Still not happy with my turn one. Oh, hey, I guess this works. About 2 liters a lap that we're consuming, so because that's a rough idea for like how much fuel we need. What lap times were we doing in the end here? I was doing 43.2, Paul set at a 42.0. Free practice was actually slower from the pole sitter. Actually pretty tight here outside of the pole sitter. Battenberg in front of us with a Porsche over there. Was that the guy that I murdered in the Aries race? I hope not. Okay, so he has all right to be a bit angry over that one. Right. In any case, 42s divided by 60 plus 1. Memory store. 2.4 times 60. Why did I calculate that? I actually calculated it earlier. Divided by memory recall. Okay, that is 84.7 laps. Let's go with like 86 for now. With about 2 liters per lap. That's 172 liters. We're gonna have to split that up on 3. Actually, 4 stints. Because we need to stop 3 times. Huh. 172 divided by 4. 43 liters. Okay. Apply pressures. Let's start with like 50 liters here in the beginning. I think that's a sensible amount for the race start. And then we can take lower amounts of fuel on the following stops. But yeah, 3 stops in the races. Quite a lot. Let's see what we can do here.
30 seconds.
Okay, we have everything configured. Pretty sure, I guess. Right.
Going single file.
Also, yeah, I'm surrounded by Alpines. Anything else would be surprising.
Low down pressure. Stay away from curbs.
You definitely need to dump some heat into these brake discs. 49 is as far as you can move it backwards. Warming. Ooh! Downshift blip wasn't quite there. basically only cut my throttle for a brief moment on the downshift there.
Going double five.
Okay. Very early double fall. Considering we are relatively far up the grid here. Okay, brake bars forwards this one. 50%.
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the right.
Ooh!
Clear on the right.
Oh fuck.
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
Ah, that was annoying.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, it's the Alpine on the inside got the bounce over the curb and it just launched him into the Porsche. Unfortunately, the Porsche changed ends and threw himself back in my path.
Car on the right.
And now I rode high, so the Alpine is alongside me.
Clear on the right.
Ah,
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
immediately gets crossed by the Alpine in a very embarrassing way. How bad is the damage that I've taken from this shit? 4 seconds, not bad. Gonna probably fix that, but seems like everybody's like, hey, this Maserati isn't going as fast, let's just try passing him. Well, I'm just trying to like not get crashed off here. I'll crash myself off.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh fuck. Brakes, come on. Braking performance in that corner is just awful.
There's a slow car ahead.
And there goes the board. How that thing fell just now. It's just like, yeah, I'm laying down, good night. Alpine escaping a bit in front.
Well done, mate. This has been surprise.
Oh, brakes again snatched there. Despite how forward my brake bias is at this point. Rearward, sorry. Like, I felt like my brake bias at the Glen is far forward, but like, we're running a 4% and more forwards on this track. Sort of keeping up with the Alpine in front, but he's still slightly quicker. Ooh, that's close with that curb. I wouldn't trust that curb particularly far. Oh, there's some bump in the middle of that corner. I would prefer probably to avoid. 2/10 about slower. But we went about half a second faster than the car in front of him, so I guess that's something. Stopped. Fast in here. Yeah, we did not gain on the car in front of the car in front. That's fast. We actually lost now all the gains we made on the last lap, just in 2 corners. Although some of these guys are running 2 drivers in front, so I would expect quite a few of these teams to slow down as they swap between drivers. Although obviously not all teams, there are teams that aren't. Quite a few teams that are doing the solo. The drivers doing the solo. Yeah, the Alpine is continuing to build his pace up. And I can't quite follow with that. Oh, I didn't practice the pit entry. Well, that's not good. Should have done that. Considering how often we're gonna visit the pit lane today.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
.42.7 from the corner front.
Well done, mate. That's fantastic.
It's faster than what I qualified with. Was the weather looking? 30 minutes, it's clear. It's right. Let's not say anything. Well, the race is over. There's enough chances to have mixed weather. While it is likeliest to stay completely dry, there's still a decent rain chance.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
Yeah. So that was not particularly impressive. Oh, the Porsche, I think, that got eliminated has cycled himself back up to the order. Because I saw a 42.8 behind me. And it's the Porsche now. It's behind us, so I guess one of the fast Porsche has made its way up the order. It's an impressive performance considering, well, how difficult it is to pass in the circuit. Yeah, my tires seem to not be giving me any more pace right now. Seems I'm experiencing a very early drop off here. Well, competition is just way too quick for us. Despite the pretty hard battle in front. They're barely losing time to me. Come on, Lucas, get your shit back together. Enjoy that battle.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
And they're continuing to lose a lot of time there. This could change into a 5-way battle at this rate. Already BMW has been passed, so we might just get finally the battle group basically dissolving to 2-way just before I join. I think we have also a lapped car coming into play. Yep, there is a lapped car. Yeah, Outlton looks poised to perhaps take the position there. Yeah, my pace is just free falling right now. The car just does not want to go faster.
Gaining on the car ahead is sector 3.
The pressures are all over the place again. Dark blue Alpine is not running away particularly much in front of the BMW. Oh, but that was a bit fast in there. So this is sort of still kept to a 3-way battle group there in front.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It's gonna get bunched back up when we have the lapped car come in. BMW again, cutting the grass there. He's actually lost this time around quite a bit of ground on the Alpine in front. As I said, that left car is going to turn into a bottleneck here. Wasn't the nicest move on the guy, but like, I don't know how far we into the race, but not far to get lapped this little into a race. Like, come on, pick up the pace a bit. How long are we? 20 minutes or so. It's a bit embarrassing. It's not like he has damage and is running our pace now after having fixed it, which would at least sort of explain stuff. Now it is. Light blue Alpine is keeping up the pressure on the BMW still. Need to be careful not to run one of them over. I closed in on that hard braking zone a lot on them. Obviously, you can always just come into the pits and try and undercut. The issue is, where the hell do you leave the pits then? Do you leave in the middle of traffic? Oh. God, just completely washed there over the front axle. Yeah, so much faster for the second chicane there than me. Even if I didn't bleed time on the exit there massively. Like, Alpine just had the agility there. Ooh, that's a bit wide. I just noticed there's two froppers in the game, in this race. Oh, come on. And that's the Alpine and the BMW. I mean the dark Alpine. The one ahead of, already ahead of the BMW. Let's explain how that one got by him. BMW now acting as a rear gunner. The Porsche is still gaining. Nice from behind.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Slow car ahead.
Ooh! Oh, come on! Fucking git, you are lapped car, get out of the fucking way! You challenged me into the corner! Absolute fucking git there. Get your shit together. Like, I flash you and you just like, yeah, let's fight the guy into the corner. Like, yeah, that's gonna end well with you. It didn't end well for you. I tried to give him space still, but it just wasn't enough. I was right behind them. Now if the Porsche right behind me. I got that corner quite surprisingly a lot. Quite many issues. Man, how that looks from the distance, that ass from the BMW just getting lit up completely. Like a Christmas tree. Ah, the Outlton is going for it. And he's got sent completely into the shadow run there. Seems to me like the BMW gave room there. Maybe it just wasn't quite enough. And I'm slow right now.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out. There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful. Car on the right.
Oh, he has an accent light on his antenna. That's neat. Porsche has massively closed in on the last 2 corners on me. Don't forget about it.
Clear on the right.
I can hang you out to droid here completely. He wasn't closing in too much on the first lap that he was right behind me. But then the second lap he started actually closing in a bit. And the third now, he's suddenly rapidly gaining on me. I guess my pace is just collapsing here. Jesus Christ, I'm slow as hell. Oh, yikes. Car just slid completely. There, just did not want to bite into the asphalt. Still there. No, he's gonna probably make the pass this time around.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He was so cautious that he just basically backed himself back out of it. He could have had it there. Come on, brakes, please. And this time you should be finally able to get by me, okay? I have no clue why my pace is completely collapsing on me.
Clear on the right.
Ooh. Now let's move. How much damage did I take from the last 2 seconds? Considering perhaps not repairing it because we're still in quite tight fights here. At least on this stop, maybe not. Tire pressures are all over the place. I have no clue where the fuck to take those. Maybe part of the issue for me. They just do not want to work. What are the temperatures? They've gone down by a single degree. It shouldn't create that sort of a mess. Okay, he's calling in. Oh, if I'd done that earlier. Ah, thank you.
Right. Clear on the right.
And suddenly my car has gotten a second wind into its tires. He's sort of backing in.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Okay, BMW is calling in. Outlton has stayed out. You could have just come into the pits if you wanted to avoid me. Otherwise, just sit a lap behind me. It's as simple as that. You had the very simple choice to... Oh, this guy is indicating the wrong direction. One, two, three, four, five. Let's just ramp all 5 tires with 0.5. It's not the rear right. It's about... How much fuel do we need? 43 liters is gonna get us a decent chunk to all the way.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
How far do I need to be forward? Okay, that was perfect. Turn the indicator. Ah, didn't turn it off. I've covered up my pit stop completely, and I have no angle to see how long it's remaining.
Mandatory stop. Come on, let's go. Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curves.
Turn the indicator off. I think the BMW swapped drivers. Because there's something I don't know behind me, and he has already pitted once, so...
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
There's a McLaren in front of me, but he has not stopped once so far. There's a bunch of traffic in front of me. Oh, the Porsche is also behind me. I think it's the same Porsche that we had at the start. He's about 9 seconds behind. He probably took the damage repairs.
There's a slow car ahead.
Are these lapped cars battling? No, they're not. At least it doesn't seem like it. There's 25th and 26th ahead of me, but like... A, there's a car between them, and B...
Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, well, one of them is now facing the wrong way. B, what I wanted to say is that 26th was ahead of 25th, now it's again the correct order. Next car for position is about 10 seconds up the road. How's the weather looking? Continuing to be sunny, I guess.
Gaining on the car ahead is sector 1.
Well, thank you very much.
Clear on the left.
Wanna play ball, or indicating that I can't like teleport next to you?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Some fellow Maserati driver there. I've cycled up to P4 actually here. So as I predicted, as they swap drivers out, we're gonna have a chance here to gain some positions.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Right. And now finally in clear. The Alpine in front has picked up the pace again. So P3 is not that easy to reach. But I think those guys also swap drivers. 44.2 from him actually, not that fast. Considering I went faster just now, despite having to deal with lap traffic. Let's see what we can do. How my tire pressure's looking? Seem to be doing pretty well, I would say. He's running against some traffic there. Let's see if I can take advantage of that situation. Really bad exit there. Despite the traffic, he went pretty quick this time around. I basically only barely matched him. I was gap looking behind about 9 seconds to the car behind. All that traffic coming through there. It looks phenomenal. Oh, come on. Not how you want to take that section. Massively down this time around. Oh, this lap is so garbage. My problem, I'm making way too many slow laps. And the Porsche is starting to come back again.
There's a slow car ahead.
That's one of the back markers. some mushy downshifts right now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Slamming on the brakes like that is kinda dangerous. Okay. There's a bit of clear for both of us. Kind of wary of the Porsche as I overshoot this corner completely. Because I just cannot hold my pace. Car completely does not want to drive fast. It's actually starting to make inroads on the Outlton. He seems to be struggling a bit with something. And it's not traffic. Someone is in the pit lane with a penalty. Seems to drive for. I don't know how you collect track cuts on this circuit. I guess just skipping chicanes. I guess that makes sense.
Gaining on the car heading sector 2.
Move. 43, 4 from the car behind. That guy's freaking unrelentless. Podium is gonna be pretty difficult today. 43.6 from the guy behind. Yeah, he's just running me down like I'm an animal.
Slow car ahead.
That's a spinner there. It's a back marker that's lost some time there.
Yellow flag.
Will continue to be the same back marker. I found the barrier there. Come on, grip. Six from the guy in front. Coming in with a high 43. Porsche is running with a low 43, so there's that. Well, him. Unfortunate for him. better him than some of the front runners. So the Porsche could please spin. Because holding him up any other way is gonna be a quite futile effort. This guy is just so bloody quick. Seems like quite heavy traffic ahead of us. The Alpine in front has dropped a full second there. The traffic hit, so it sounds to me like significant enough. And I mean, what it looks like is that Bach is very slow because the guy behind him, well, he's no longer behind him. Actually, it's not Bach, it is Jackson who's very slow. Bach has passed him. Jackson cost the other guy a lot of time. Radar still clear. .43.1, this guy is lapping Qualy time right now. In the middle of the stint. Like, do you have any tire wear, mate? Anything to slow you down? You can actually see now the Alpine that we've been chasing isn't our stint. Yeah, it's the dark blue one. I don't know what happened to the other one. It was chasing me into the pit lane. Okay. Oh, I thought for a second you were coming in. No. You're just letting me by. Thanks, I guess. How this is developing is that it looks like we might end up with a freeway fight for P3, as long as I don't yeet the car off the track like this. Although we'll probably end up running till the pit stop cycle, so oh, the Porsche must have made a mistake or something. Oh no, I think he's not made a mistake, he just I think the guy that I saw behind me was the other guy. He let it by now finally. Oh, he got held up there quite a bit. That slow moving Porsche. While this stint has been slower than the first one, I think I've been a bit closer to this consistency that I want to have.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Radeon car heading sector 2.
He's relatively close, but like I have 3 cars to pass. Oh, and these 2 cars are actually fighting for position. Although not directly, the Aston is out on fresh tires here. He's done one more pit stop than the other one, so it's not really that they're fighting for position here. No yielding here, it seems. Fair enough. Oh god, what the fuck?
Clear on the right.
Lifts out of the throttle mid-corner! Like, this is just murderous! Well, funnily enough, those 2 are seemingly keeping up with our Alpine. So... oh, not more traffic, for fucking sakes! Be gone, Fot. Get out of the way.
Clear on the right.
Like, what is my luck that I come every time by the pits and it's just like, yeah, here's a new car in front of you. Thanks. How many laps of fuel do you have left? 6? Okay. Should probably prep my pit stop. Weather continues to be cloudy. Okay, thanks I guess.
Clear on the right. We are at the halfway mark, still a way to go.
Oh, that's clearing close in a bit. And there comes the Alpine into the pits. We should probably respond in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. front left seems to be slightly low on pressure. Still. One, two. That's free. It's like 3 extra there. No repairs. Continuing on without repairing the damage. $43 into the tank. Left.
Come on, go.
A bit too quick.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Are you telling me the Alpine blasted by already? Nope, there he is, there he is.
Yellow flag is active.
Although it's fall put back into the car. And he was relatively quick in first and oh, he wasn't that quick. I think also the Porsche has swapped behind. Oh, there's Janetta going. Ooh,
Car on the left.
that was close. No need to dive here. It's not like my car's capable of dive bombing. Oh wait, there's a different Porsche behind us. Yeah, it's the 69 Porsche. Or was it the 69 Porsche before? I don't know. Yeah, he has still 2 hit stops to go. So that's not our Porsche actually. Yeah, the Porsche has actually cycled out in front of us. He's jumped us. Well, that's a mess up for me. I thought the Porsche had already pitted. I know he hadn't. Ooh! And he perfectly played us there, like a fiddle. Damn, well done. Well done. Yeah, and these... I think it's the same guy always. So I was unable to jump the Alpine and I was lost the position to the Porsche. It's embarrassing. There's my Maserati colleague in front. And second time to lap him. He's not making it easy for the Porsche though. What the fuck? Okay, then he goes into bits as well. Outlton has picked up the pace again. I don't know how many times I've said that. Quite a few times today for sure. Don't know where the Porsche is going there. It's pulling further and further away from me. Both of them are. They're running absolutely horrifying times there.
Yellow flag in sector 3. There's a slow car up ahead.
Yeah, they're just slightly too quick for me to keep up with them. It's really annoying. And I know my pace is gonna drop off with the stint. I know they won't. The only thing that could happen to them is crashes. And I don't think that will happen. Ooh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Gott, Vieh bin raus. You got pushed out again. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm getting outpaced again. That's the battle for effectively, I think, P3. Ahead of us, but I think somebody hasn't done a penultimate pit stop yet. Let's check. No, actually. Maybe the race leader actually hasn't done a pit stop. Yeah, it seems the race leader might have not done his penultimate pit stop. The second pit stop, however you phrase it. He's obviously quite a bit up the road. But still, he should probably cycle out behind us once he finally does that one. I'm just a bit too far back, really, to profiteer of them, this guy letting them by. It's just so difficult to stay with them, they're going so bloody quick. Ah, the bounce happened. Well, at least this guy lets me go, thanks. I know the second Alpine driver is not as quick, so I have to hope for the final stint for them to put him back in. Just likely going 42.9. Fuck me, what the hell is going on with these guys? I wasn't even that fast in qualifying. Oh yeah, we've race leader has pitted now, so we are in our normal positions again. Hooked on the inside there a bit. Fortunately, this battle group is just slowly dissolving in front of me. All of us are just slightly quicker than the next behind them. 42.9 from the cars in front, both of them. Not quite the fastest lap of the race for me, but pretty damn close, I would say. I'm improving massively here, but these guys just keep going faster. What did you fight from the Porsche in front? I've just went faster than my qualifying time. Casually. Well, not so casually, but like... to gain a single tenth on the Alpine in front. And lose half a second still on the... Porsche. That thing is just unstoppable. Ah, this was not good. What a run through there. Any inroads I can make on these guys in front are gonna be immediately lost on the following lap. Tenfold, really. Okay, not tenfold, but like 3 times over. It's the 3rd gear corner, remember, Lukas. Although the Porsche did lose like this time around quite a bit of ground. 44-1. All of us put finally a bit of a slower lap in. Oh fuck. Ooh. Ah, I lost so much time there. Fuck. Come on. So weird, like that sausage cup on the left hand side does nothing to the car. But that small cup on the right hand side completely unsettles the car when you hit it. Makes no sense there, that chicane. Okay, but they're at least running up on a group of slow cars. Just going to help me a bit there. And they're in striking distance of each other. Up on his right behind the Porsche. Yeah, this is getting close right there. Oh fuck. Porsche has, I think, lucked out there with the traffic. Well, I'm having issues here. I was about to say I'm gonna be impressed if this guy doesn't fly off. I was impressed that this guy didn't fly off the corner immediately upon rejoining. Oh no, he held himself for a split second. Ooh. Thank you. I mean, look at the delta there on this lap. awful. And I should have gained massively on them this lap. But I just didn't because I didn't perform. And I don't know why. Just the pace is completely inversed on this lap. Oh, come on! Turn! Why are you suddenly no longer turning? I'm having massive push issues now. God, just completely not having grip anymore. I'm losing massive amounts of ground due to all of this. I'm afraid of Maserati tax. There's some other cars that need to be a bit more taxed, I would say, than me. Bite. Woo! Come on, shitbox. Point the right way. Stop trying to murder me spectacularly. Brakes, please. This didn't have been going so well actually, despite that I wasn't able really to gain on them. My pace was really solid here, but hey, can I get a downshift please? Thank you. It's right now again mushy as all hell. Come on, shitbox, point the right way, stop trying to murder me. 48.9. And Alpine is dropping off as well, but it's like, come on Lucas, you can do better than this. Get your shit back together. You know you can drive faster, this car. You did last stint. Come on. Okay. I'm sort of matching right now the Alpine. But that's not enough, I need to gain actually on him, I need to go faster. Porsche is completely escaping. Absolutely nothing we can do about him. That guy is just a complete machine. Nothing you can do to stop him. Except David came out, but like... that doesn't work. I'm just mentioning it because it happened on turn 1, lap 1. Hello, car. Would you kindly stay with me? I guess we have a bit of traffic here. Some drivers have done all pit stops already.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Thanks for letting you. Okay, letting me down here like this. It's an odd way, but hey, I'm gonna take it. Guess thanks still. It's just in rows are just not there. I would like a bit more gains on the guy. I mean, there is only one class, so. There's no multi-class.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Oh wow, the first track limit that I got. Well, I would like to have more, but just as I've mentioned, I've been here in the fight for P3. It's just that my opponents are escaping slowly from me. I just cannot quite gain on them. They're just that tiny bit too fast for me. There's McLaren driver again.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, there's somebody standing the wrong way. Oh, that Porsche. I think I've seen that one before. I nearly flew there off because my downshift didn't work again. Oh, thank you.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And I still lost ground and the guy in front.
Falling behind in the car in front in sector 3.
Shut up. You're not telling me anything that's worth news. When it looks like to be like next 30-minute rise. It's infuriating when you just cannot make the inroads on the guy in front. But you're not losing either much ground. Oh, thanks, Cal, for not gripping up. Fuck off. Bite into the road finally already. I continue to make losses actually, rather than gains. That wasn't me. Oh fuck. No, no, no! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, that was lucky. But it cost me a shit ton of time, that. I could have lived without that. Front tires just aren't gripping into the asphalt at all. Oh hey, there's my Maserati buddy holding up the other guy. I'm not particularly keen on that. I did not instruct him, I will say that so much. I know him, in the sense that I know, having shared a team with him. He's fighting him around the outside. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, Afonso's suitor, the guy who competed, was supposed to drive in the RCI Monza 24 hours with the MUQU. Any way to guess the time in game? In-game time is about just before midnight. Race start was 10 PM, so if you aren't asking for time remaining, that's the answer. No, we're not gonna see sunlight. It's gonna stay dark for the rest of the race. Could have been so much closer. No. Well, somebody had done that actually. No, that was actually, I think, a 60-minute race. With 24 times time multiplication. You would not use 60. I don't think ACC even supports that much. I think you can get it up to 848, but it's quite buggy from my experience from brief testing, but I don't know. Maybe it was my server. Because it wasn't delivering 48 time multiplication, it was going slower than that. I know you can with custom shader patch in Soul, get the thing to such a high time acceleration that you pass a day per second. Which is quite an experience, because it's just going wing, 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 wing. The sun. Although it is a absolutely tedious job to get the time acceleration up there. Because you can't set the value. You have to just constantly press +10, +10.
Slow car ahead.
It takes ages. Oh fuck, that's way too fast, that's way too fast. Not again! Ah! I mean, if you measure of like successes while not being last, I guess I'm succeeding most of the time. Outside of the LCM ones are perfectly cute car thing. Aside. It's just really annoying to just constantly lose out because the car just washes out for random reasons. Like, it's going fine, 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 and then just suddenly washes out completely out of a corner. Thanks, I've lost so much fucking ground here in the stint. Due to just fuck-ups from me. And the car not quite being what I want it to be. It's just not performed tonight as well as I wanted to. I mean, the result is decent. Although I think I could have totally get the thing to a podium. That was more desirable. It's just, I can see there being more in it. But the car's just really not doing it as today. It's been just very slow. Personally, yesterday, where just the pace was of everyone way too quick. Today, I'm just too slow. It seems. Cars, no consistency, no pace. Come on. Shitbox, get around the corner. Come on. Oh, Frappa is in the pits actually. The Alpine has just called into the pits already. I should probably respond to that. But I cost myself so much time, I could have jumped him easily this time around. But I've just cost myself way too much time with... and dropped myself over 5 seconds back, which is just too much to really jump someone with. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on, you shitbox. You didn't need to, like, make my in-lap even worse. Come on. So bullshit. I didn't need to drop that chicane as well, but you needed to bounce there on the curb, didn't you? Just to rub everything in, rub the salt really deep into the wounds. Make sure it really stings. Right, how much fuel do we need to finish? About 27 liters. Right, get off this set of tires. Put a fresh set on. Rid myself of this absolute nuisance of garbage. Slowed down again very early. Oh hey, there's also the Porsche. It was already standing there before I even roll in. Yeah, he's just come off the jacks, and I'm still standing here for a while.
Come on, let's go. Low tire pressure, stay away from curves.
Yeah, he's just gone by. My awful in-lap did not help at all there. But 7 seconds back. Thank shitbox. Let's run to the ends here.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. There's a slow car ahead.
Back Marco. Pity me, there's a bunch of back markets between me and him. Okay, thanks. But you kindly move. Oh, fucking hell! Come on, I have a race here! And you're awfully slow and you haven't even pitted yet. Fucking good riddance. Cost me so much time there. Barring the crossbow, I have no traffic out of me. Killed him, okay. Just deploy a thermonuclear device against them. Totally reasonable measures. Okay, you skip 44.0 ein there. And I'm hitting the iron hot 43.3 there. 7/10 gain. That's more like it. That crossbow seems to not be going particularly slow right now. Missed the apex there. Oh no, come on. I have another car actually inserted in front of me. There's traffic. Oh, come on, grip. Front end, bite. Oh, great, those two are actually fighting for position.
Yellow flag is sector 1.
The Alpine and the Aston that has just exited the pits are fighting for position. And ahead of that is the Alpine and I'm fighting for position myself. Oh hey, I just noticed with your claimant being on the lead lap and stuff. Well, the leader is behind me, 12 seconds. And he's done also his final pit stop, so yeah, great. Awesome for me. We're not gonna finish on the lead lap. Most likely, at least. Still 23 seconds remain. 20 seconds, no minutes. So they're likely to gain back on us. Lap 69, well, I guess that's something. It's only been 6... It's only been... Well, it's... We haven't completed lap 69 yet. But it's only been 60 laps of... it's just under 70 laps. Feels like kinda more, but also like, nah. That seems about right. Also, we are gaining on the Alpine in front quite a bit. Unfortunately, it is literally that fact that I'm separated by an entire battle group. But they seem to be slightly gaining on the Alpine as well. Although I will likely catch them before I catch the Alpine. And the race leaders continue to also run us down, so that's fun things. I'm gonna try. This situation is not gonna make it easier. Because these two are not gonna stop fighting each other.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So, that's the first one.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So, that's one way to get by him. I have a feeling this is the... Woo! Come on, Boots, don't take me out here. So, that's the other BMW if we had in the beginning. Holding the other Alpine up. Well, that Alpine is no longer really in the fight. But I have a feeling that BMW is gonna go easy on the Alpine in front of me, but not gonna go easy on me. But right now the Alpine is losing a lot of ground. There's the maneuver done.
Car on the left.
So that's one way. Literally bullying my way by him. Bump and run. He slowed down so much through that corner. It's probably normal for the BMW. I mean, I've told it thing is just like a dog. It's fast in a straight line. Problem is, on these straights here, I'm fast enough. Long left, 16 minutes. Fuel, more than enough should be.
Gaining on the car heading sector 1.
You mean the BMW? I think you just was slow. It's probably another truck. No, we just invalidated a lap. But you just was slow. I don't think he was actually trying to help me up. He was in the end went out of my way. It was more like, what the fuck am I doing there? Oh fuck, brakes. Yes, it feels like my tires are now letting me down. Worst time for that to happen. Because he's seen me now and is driving as fast as he can. Well, that wasn't missed apex from him. But I also struggled to find some grip there. Seems like we're gonna have a completely dry race.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Now the fun part really begins of trying to pass him. For the chicanes he has seemingly a bit more agility than me. Almost my exit speed is not particularly much higher than his.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh fuck.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Well, I guess that worked. Basically let it happen. There's another Alpine about 7 seconds ahead of me.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Where did hay come from? I wouldn't say ACC's night is particularly dark, but I mean, it's very cloudy, so it gets actually quite dark. The bootleg race. I don't know why you're calling it the bootleg race when it's a relay race, but whatever. Yeah, we're actually making inroads on that Alpine in front. I think he might have damage. This is maybe not over yet. We have another target ahead. I mean, the race leader has also disappeared behind us, and he was also in an Alpine, so I don't know what the hell's happening here. I don't know, the race leader's still the race leader. It hasn't changed. Although he hasn't really got bogged down in traffic. Which means we might actually escape being on the lead lap. Oh, are you telling that I'm a second per lap faster last time around? Or you just looked at the delta? Is he getting past left car, or the left car's getting past him? I don't know. And left car, he's getting by the left car. World hasn't completely inverted. I mean, we've seen that McLaren a few times now. Hopefully he this time around plays ball. Because we're starting to actually also run out of time. I need to keep pushing. Because there's only 7 minutes 30 on the clock. Oh fuck. Come on, brakes. I have gained quite a bit on him, but second per lap is quite a lot, but like it's also not that much really. I know, yeah, when you're flashing your headlights with this car, it's really difficult to actually, you know, see.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Dispatched him, not lost too much time, if at all. Another traffic car. It's the MUQU. Oh, come on. A lot of wheel spin there. Please don't be blind. Oh. Can we just finally have a... I mean, the traffic might actually help me in passing, but... Well, if he's a second per lap slower, that might resolve itself at that rate. I mean, from this distance, the back of it reminds me more of a Porsche, not of an Alpine. But it is an Alpine in front of us. B3. Now you can see the Alpine features. I mean, I guess both of them are rear engine, so... mid-engine, actually. Porsche is also mid-engine. The Cayman. Both them Cayman and the Alpine are mid-engine. Alright, 5 minutes to go. This is gonna be a showdown here. We're 4 seconds on the other guy. Well, he's probably a walking wounded. I don't think he will give up before the fight. Especially if I miss my braking completely. Brake way too early. Right. 1 second behind. 4 minutes. The leader, we might be looking at 3 laps. Yeah, I think we're gonna look at 3 laps here at least. So 3 laps is not a lot. Make an overtake stick. Oh, the fucking stupid curb there. Cost me heaps of time there. Because it's so stupid that completely unsettles the car. The other curb just like, yeah, totally normal, no problems. That curb just sends you lower for orbit for no reason. Yeah, I think him I can only get on the straightaways. Or if I'm closer here. Oh, he's losing so much time on the straights here. Take your time, Lukas. He's precisely placing the car where I can't really pass anymore. Both of us wide there. Ooh, you're playing really close games here with my front end. First chicane really doesn't suit my car, it seems. I just need to stay close out of this chicane here. Dip the wheels into the grass there. Oh, fuck off! How slow he is there.
Car on the left.
I'm gonna force it, mate.
Clear on the left.
That's some bump and running here.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Robin is racing, I would say. I think it still counts on that one. I think he got a bit more bounced off, which led to him eating some dirt. Yeah, I think that's gonna be that. I mean, he was trying to run me off the road a few occasions. Some places I was sticking my nose in where it shouldn't have gone. But on the run onto that chicane, it definitely was him sticking the nose where it doesn't belong. Not sticking. What am I saying? On that run, on that straightaway, it was totally fair game for me. Attempting to close the door on that one was silly. So. Okay, thank you.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
One more lap.
Leader has finished the race.
I think both of them have decided to not have to drive another lap. I don't want to take this. Yeah, I think Skip is also scored as finished. Although he might have even beaten the other guy to the line. I don't know. It seems at least scored that way. On my end. Don't know. Have to check after the race finishes. And we've got a P3.
Excellent.
Ah.
P3, we're on the podium. Now bring it back home safely.
This was a good race. On the lead lap, P3, could you like not be spun out in the middle of the road for once when I'm meeting you? Yeah. It was a long one. Definitely in and for the long haul, I guess. Definitely that in this case. And goddammit, all these bloody Alpines. Those cursed Alpines, right? Yeah, Skip actually got weight before the end of the race. It also seems Skip did do the finish on the same lap as me. Although I think he didn't quite realize that he still had a lap to go. He, I think, also intended to be lapped by the race leader. But this led to actually Wade losing another position. If he had pushed through, done the extra lap, he could have held on there. He must have like lost a lot of ground on the penultimate lap, at least for me. Because he was right behind me after I passed him, and then he lost quite a lot of ground in the front sector. So yeah. Definitely didn't make it easy for myself. Wasn't quite there. I ran off the circuit on a few occasions. Had a really close call with the hairpin, where I ran off the circuit and just about dodged through the hole on the tire barrier. That was a bit too close for my taste, but yeah, otherwise we dragged the Maserati onto the podium, which is definitely a decent showing. Although it definitely was tough, but it wasn't too bad in comparison to when I raced the 650S here. That was atrocious. if I would have had to drive a 2.4 hour race with the 650S on this circuit, I would have just said no. Like, I'm gonna sell my soul in exchange for not having to do that shit. That is just torture. Right. I think this is what he overtake now. Gonna happen in a sec. I'm trying to set him up here, but he's just so surprisingly slow here. Yeah, I think he got a wobble there.
Green light. Give it all you got.
So, alright. Oh yeah, we could save the setup, you know. Also check how the tires performed. Yeah, we got quite a bit of graining, which is why my tires like such dropped off most ends. Graining on quite a few of the sets. Flat spots as well. So yeah, these tires were just absolutely gonna get got tortured, despite how many pit stops we actually did in this race. We did so many pit stops, but we still tortured the tires completely here. So yeah, I think this car just doesn't work on the circuit. I'm saying, after having finished P3, but I think it just doesn't quite work. When it eats tires like that. Although the graining is in part also because of the temperatures. I think in warmer temperatures this would slightly be better to drive. It would be a bit less torturous. Right, play this. Okay, let's... Is this the first? No, that's the second already. This is the first overtake. I mean, I don't have the replay, unfortunately, off the start, where I got a bit mugged. Although it wasn't too bad. Like, the entire field got held up there, so... I think that's the lap where it wasn't quite enough. Next time by. Yeah, my car could really only stretch its legs in this corner here. The other stuff was way too slow speed twisty for the Maserati. The Alpine had the advantage there. Ooh, how close I got there to hitting him. Now 3 wides. It narrows there, doesn't it? Just a slight overlap. He leaps ahead. He had to lift there basically because I slid up the inside there. And because of that he couldn't fight back on the outside. Like, I just about left over him there, but like, he couldn't know that. And I didn't even know that either. So yeah, that's not the nicest way to overtake someone, but it works. I guess. Right, okay, this is where it happens. Okay, he's trying to crowd me into the grass there, but that isn't working. Ah, here. Slight contact. Ah, that's evil for me. That is evil. Yeah, I'm not leaving him much room there anymore. He gets such a violent bounce off the second contact. It's so insane. Yeah. Yeah, I'm opening up the steering quite a bit here. I'm just squeezing him on the exit here. He's running a bit tighter line here. And I'm just letting it run wider so I don't get wheel spin as I put the throttle down. Because this car is just so easy to wheel spin out of this corner. Yeah, and I'm way faster in here than when I was trying the other guy. If I hadn't hit him, I would have struggled quite a bit more with the corner. Let's just watch the previous corner here. He lost so much ground. Yeah, he's got a wobble there, had to lift. Now I'm completely over him. Too late, mate. He's more controlled there. Oh, he got some wheel spin there as well. That's why he didn't take a wider line. You can see he's wheel spinning here. Which is why he's not taking a wider line. So it's just unfortunate situation there at that point. Which bumps him wide and slows him down. So allows me to just get him. He does stay with me for the entire lap basically. I mean, I'm saying he stays with me, you can see him lose ground. Although he's keeping it up through the twisty section here on the back straight quite a bit. I mean, I took quite a bit of speed also out of it, probably. Oh. Yeah, that was a wide line, but it's still fine. Okay, he's passing this guy. Oh no! That's why he lost the position. He got collected. Oh god, what the fuck was that finish? Goodness gracious, what was that finish? So he misjudges that the beamer has to move further to the right than he thinks he needs to. That is what happens here. The BMW needs a... Yeah, he could drive a bit further, but it's like... You know it's a back marker. He's not gonna go that close to the freaking barrier here. They two have contact. They spin. We're here behind. Who was it? What was his name again? God damn it, I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. Skip. Right. Trying to dodge the accident, but gets also... just loses it as he dodges it. Hits the barrier here. But he has cross-start finish already. He has cross-start finish at this point. And here's the race leader. This is here from the race leader's perspective. And this explains basically everything that happens here. So, race leader's coming through here. The beamer spinning. God damn it, my brain with on name Skip. Wade is on the left, Skip is heading towards the right, and then there's the BMW backmarker. And Skip has now crossed the start finish. Dixie, the race leader, oh not Dixon, Dixon, the race leader here, has passed already Wade, heads to the start finish, flags the race off. But he is not flagged yet. He has crossed start finish just before the race ended. So Wade is now coming up to finish his race, which is why he's a lap down. He got completely screwed over by this by the collision with the BMW. And frankly, I would say it's kind of on him because he just doesn't quite give the room there. Like, sure, the beamer can go a bit further left, but it's just like you took that risk and it just... For what? It's the final lap of the race. Like, penultimate lap, technically. It was up to that point, but became your final lap due to this incident. Beamer probably, like, why are you not shifting into reverse and just driving reverse over the finish line? Like, can I understand that? Like, does that functioning? So where did this guy actually finish? Okay, 996 is yeah. Finished P19. He is. Oh, he did finish like 7 tenths behind and Ginetta. Oh, where's that Ginetta actually? Because that's the race leader now. There's a Porsche coming. Turns around. And there comes the Ginetta. He would have actually kept his position if he just shifted into reverse and drove the car reverse over the line. That's an insane consideration. Just, you know you're a couple meters from the finish line at this point, and you know the race leader just flew by you. Just shift the car in reverse and drive the few meters. Now, he didn't have a teammate to tell him that, but like, still, he's gonna kick himself because he lost by less than a second there the position to that Ginetta. I mean, yeah, I mean, you will still fight for every scrap, even if you finish, what did he finish, P19? Still, that's gonna sting. Especially getting collected in a completely unnecessary accident. He was letting that guy by it at the end. What? Not sure it's quite intentional. I mean, he's overshooting the corner completely under the brakes there. Oh yeah, he overshot the corner to let me by. And then just completely misjudges this with this Alpine. That's insane. Alright then. What did the results read? I mean, I wasn't the fastest solo driver. That goes actually to the Porsche that completely continued running away from me, despite getting screwed over multiple times. And yeah, with fucking 3 Alpines in the top 5, 4 Alpines in the top 6. God, I mean, all these bloody Alpines. I'm not complaining really, I'm just making jokes about them. It's just jokes. I'm getting tormented. Alpines is just like... I'm just getting bullied by Alpines. It's funny. Thanks, Log, for the insightful DMs here. So, another RCI ping. And the sign up opened up. Another ping from GRG. Oh! Oh, that's what Loic sent me. GRG's Winter Endurance Championship, aka do we want to stomp some noobs out of the into the ground? There's a bunch of... Alright. Well then. I guess I can end my first stream on OBS 28. I do have another race actually in 2 hours. It's the Writer series with the crossbow. Yeah, that's fun. God, I kind of just want to sleep at this point. But I kind of just need to do that one, finish P2 at minimum, and then just a win. Like if I win, I just need to finish P2 in the next race, and I have the championship already, which isn't too difficult. So I don't need to fight too much, but it would definitely help if I could just win it and be done with it finally. Right. Not quite done. I mean, let's just grab it, I guess. My events. The expo. Pit stops. There are no drop rounds. Okay, great. So I do have to actually like run all rounds. Which is just like nice. Funny thing is, the next guy behind me is, I mean, Alex Corto, obviously, he is P2 in the championship after having finished twice in P2, but Kurt Bradbury, 2 P4s, is in P3. Yeah, because the third place finisher is DNS in the other round, respectively. Both of them. Right. Although I didn't quite expect to actually beat him tonight, because he was really good in the crossbow at, he was really fast. Except that I had better strategy, so that helped me. Otherwise this guy was just quick, so maybe we'll just settle for finishing. Right, okay then. Well, it's been a successful race. It's nearly 4 hours. I will call it at this point. See you in 2 hours. Bye bye. Oh, my right foot actually hurts. The sole of my right foot actually hurts. Ah.